Hey everybody, it's Craig with Smartphone Enemy, and today we're going to take a look at the Nokia C6. It's a quad-band GSM phone, also quad-band 3G, runs on the AT&T 3G networks here in the US. Phone weighs in at 150 grams, puts a little bit on the heavier side. Build quality, materials pretty much cover the gambit of all of it. You've got some nice high-grade plastic here on the front of the display as well as around the rim of the display. Got a very nice metal rim around the entire perimeter of the keyboard. Got a nice metal backing here on the back of the display, and at the same time you've got a very cheap, thin, plasticky battery cover. So pretty much covers everything. And again, it weighs in at 150 grams. Size comparison wise, next to a Droid Incredible. Give a little idea in comparison there as far as height and width, and give you a look at thickness of the two. There you go. Taking a look around the C6, on the bottom is the charging port. On the left hand side is the micro SD card slot along with the cover for it. On top is the 3.5mm headphone jack along with the micro USB port. It also has a cover. On the right hand side is the volume rocker up and down, the lock unlock key, and the dedicated camera key. On the back of the phone is a 5-megapixel camera with Carl Zeiss optics. Has autofocus, LED flash, geotagging, and face and smile detection. Shoots VGA video at 30 frames per second. Underneath the battery cover, if it'll cooperate and come off, there we go. You've got a 1200 milliamp battery rated at 7 hours of talk time on 2G, 5 hours of talk time on 3G, and you can see the SIM card slot is directly above it. On the front of the C6, let's get that on there just right. Sorry about that. On the front of the C6, in the upper right hand corner, you've got a front facing camera for video calls. Below that is a 3.2-inch TFT resistive touch display showing 360 by 640 pixels. It offers a proximity sensor as well as an accelerometer sensor. And just below the display you have 3 physical keys, an end call key, a main menu key, and a call key. It has a 4-row slide-out QWERTY keypad. Numbers and symbols are accessed through the function key. It also has a directional navigation pad over here on the right. As far as memory is concerned, the C6 has 200 megabytes of RAM. Memory can be expanded an additional 16 gigabytes through the use of micro SD cards. Has Wi-Fi B and G, Bluetooth version 2 with support for A2DP, GPS with support for AGPS, Symbian Series 60 5th edition operating system, and it runs on an ARM 434 megahertz processor. Taking a little closer look at the user interface, you've got 6 different panels, 5 of which can be customized either with widgets, bookmarks, or application or contact shortcuts. The top panel basically is a shortcut for your clock application, calendar application, as well as a profile manager application. Now below that you have the first panel that you can customize with 4 different application shortcuts. Holding it down will allow us to open us up, take a look at settings, and again these can be any of the applications or bookmarks, so you can customize that how you'd like. The one below that is a widget. We'll remove it and then add a new one so I can show you the widgets that are available. Again, holding down on it, we'll open it up, add content. And these are the widgets that come with the phone, and again you can go to the OB Market and download more. We'll put on here, let's put on AP Mobile for right now. And it'll ask us if okay to load content, we'll tell it yes. And there you go. And below that we've got our contacts, widget shortcut, email shortcut, and then we've got another panel where we can add 4 different application shortcuts. To remove or make the phone more private, simply slide to the left to remove it. Slide it back to the right, and it comes back onto the home screen. You've got a contact shortcut down here at the bottom, keyboard shortcut, keypad shortcut, as well as an option shortcut, which basically allows you to do what we just did, as well as bring up the task manager. And again, below that, you've got your 3 physical keys. Your end call key also acts as a back and close key. Main menu key accesses your main menu, as well as works as a task manager. also operates as it will bring you back to the home screen but will not close the application. As you can see from the task manager, our messaging application is still open. Back to the home screen, and then our call key also accesses the call log for us as well. Easy for me to say. Boy, I'm stumbling over words today. Anyway, all right, let's take a look at text input and messaging. And basically you have three different choices. You can use the keypad. We'll send this to John Doe. You've got the keypad, comes with handwriting, and also in portrait, obviously you have your full slide out QWERTY. Take a look at that. Also, as far as social networking applications, it does come with a few. It offers you Facebook, MySpace, and Friendster, and again you can go to the OV store and download more of those. Let's take a look at the gallery application. I took a few shots with the camera earlier today, along with a video, and again it has a 5 megapixel camera with Carl Zeiss optics. Let me zoom in a little bit for you. Oh. There we go. Again, you can double tap to zoom in and zoom out. It also has a zoom bar on the side. There we go. And the detail, I was actually pretty impressed with the camera for 5 megapixel. Looked at a lot of 5 megapixel camera photos recently, and quality was quite good. Zoom in and take a closer look at this to show you what I mean as far as detail. Give it a chance to refocus. There you go. The detail is really quite good. Outdoor shot. Let it refocus. There you go. Again, quite a bit of detail. And let's take a look at our video. All right.